Women's main role in a Chinese society is to be domestic, while men's is to be the core provider for the family. The more valuable the men's reputation, the more valuable the family. The reason for this can be dated back to Confucius. Kongzu, who was widely known as Confucius, was a Chinese philosopher and teacher. Born into the age of war, he had many ideas that were rejected during his lifetime. The story of his life wasn't written down until the Han Dynasty, 400 years after his death. In his early life, Confucius was referred to as a common gentleman. Therefore, he was allowed to gain an education. From then on, he opens a school that teaches about moral code. Confucius' teachings would then form the basis of one of China's most sacred texts, the Analects. The Analect is a collection of Confucius' most important thoughts and sayings. The Disney movie Mulan shows the double standards between men and women and also show how women are just seen differently from men. The movie also shows the strict Chinese culture for women and how they are presented in society. The Disney movie is based off the poem Ballad of Mulan. They are both similar with each other because they are both about a young woman going to fight in a war to protect her family and country.
These are the family guardians. They
protect the family.
and you, O demoted one.
I ring the gong.
That's right. Now, wake up the ancestors.
One family reunion coming right up.
Confucius' teachings have to deal with respecting of one's elders. Some of his teachings include giving parents no cause to worry other than illness, along with not challenging your elders or being resentful towards them. Confucius believed those who don't respect their parents or elders would most likely be able to defy their superiors or rebel against them. Another part of Confucius' teachings is ancestor veneration. This is the act of paying respect to one's ancestors by acknowledging their legacy and trying to actively preserve it. In order to receive channel knowledge from one's ancestors, one must show gratitude, usually in the act of offerings or rituals. This is shown in Mulan by her ancestors sending Mushu to protect her during her journey.
Indestructible Mushu! Oh, pretty high, huh?
My ancestors sent a little lizard to help me.
In one way that the Mulan movie shows the Confucianism Chinese culture is by presenting filial piety in the movie. Family is shown to be very important and close in the movie. In the movie scene, you can see that the family is very close and they all live together, which is very normal in Chinese culture. Men in Confucianism are ultimately seen as higher up than anybody in society. In this society, they are usually in the political structure or either a warrior. Ultimately, their role is to take care of the family and provide for them. In Confucianism, women are not seen very high up in the society. For a woman, she is to do wifely responsibility like taking care of the family, cooking, and basically doing chores. For a younger woman, it is said to be a good daughter is learning how to become a good wife.
My country and my family.
So you'll die for honor.
I will die doing what's right.
But if you...
I know my place. It is time you learned yours.
In this clip, you can see Mulan's father is angry with her. This is because a woman is usually taught to be obedient and submissive in a Chinese society. A woman's value is not represented through what she can do for society. However, it is represented through her family's or husband's reputation. In conclusion, Mulan lets go of society telling her she should be a good wife and embraced her own identity, presenting her true self to the Chinese society.